Shocking true story of the greatest prison break in history. They were being held in Alcatraz, a maximum security prison about 1.5 miles off the coast of San Francisco. And even if you did escape, it would be almost impossible for you to cross the water. Alcatraz was known for having the worst criminals in the world, many of them who had tried to escape in other prisons before. It was thought that this prison was inescapable until Frank Morris arrived. He was no everyday criminal. His IQ was so high, it was in the top 2 percentile. He teamed up with brothers John and Clarence London and put his plan into motion. Behind all the cells was a 3-foot wide utility corridor that was unguarded. And over the next couple months, they stole spoons, drill bits, and even saws. And Morris, being the genius that he is, turned a vacuum cleaner into a drill. Then over the next 6 months, they used these tools to widen the air ducts beneath their sinks in their cells. One major flaw they had in their plan was the drill was very loud. Part 2's already posted.
This is the greatest prison escape of all time. This escape took place in Alcatraz, and it was said to be the most secure prison of all time. 3 prisoners spent 2 years digging an escape route underground. Not only did they have to figure out how to escape their cell and the prison, but they had to build a raft because this prison was on an island, and it was way too far to swim across. These 3 people also made dummies of themselves so they can put in the bed, so when they were trying to escape, the guards wouldn't notice. The guards didn't even notice they were gone until the next morning. The guards found part of their raft that they built, as well as life jackets right on the bay. After years of the FBI searching to find if these people are still alive, but they said there's not enough evidence to conclude that they actually made it out alive. So did they die, or are they still out there?
Caught on camera moments. Part 135.
State of Minnesota basketball has ever done before, getting those 5 consecutive wins. What does this mean to you and your team?
Well, it's all about the kids and the pro.
This is one of the funniest prison escapes of all time. This guy's name is Ronaldo and he went to jail, but he had a genius plan. When his wife came to visit him in prison, he asked her to bring an extra set of women's clothes, lipstick, a wig, and high heels. Ronaldo then shaved his leg hair, his arm hair, his beard, and dressed himself like a woman. And as you can see here, I don't think it really worked. He actually was able to get out of the jail, but some guards noticed someone was walking really funny in some heels, and then they actually caught him and he went back in his cell.
Fortunately, it finally could get it out. He was very smart, he didn't leave any trace. Every time he finished taking the shower, he always sneakily brought his soap home, according to the correct ratio of toothpaste. Then he mixed the 2 things together. So it was possible to hide the scene perfectly. A few more days passed. Finally, he finished sawing the ceiling. Glad not to say it out loud, he hurriedly climbed up to see the situation. Crawled along the pipe. He accidentally found a ventilation fan. Immediately removed a piece of iron from it. He also used this piece of iron to dig to go to the keep warm floor of the stacking attic. He accidentally found a pile of old foam cushions. He was extremely looking forward to poking his head to take a look. Indeed, it exactly as he guessed. Outside this attic was the free land. Extremely coincidental. At this time, the jailer called out his name, but no reply was received. Hurriedly stood up to go over and check up. When the jailer went through the first door, because he still was at the top so he couldn't hear the sound of door. Until the jailer went through the second door. He just heard the door. So he hurriedly came back. When the jailer came, he appeared at the door.
Hey, listen. I don't want to eat the cock meat sandwich. No cock meat sandwich for me today. How's it going? What's up? Just trying to.
Devil. Is he you live around here, buddy? No. Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh. Why, I'm not supposed to be on the tracks?
No, that's not the problem right now. What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that, the roofing.
Roofing?
Yep.
Okay.
For my brother.
Alright. What is, we got an escapee.
Oh, shit. Where from?
Prison.
There's a prison here?
Yeah.
Huh. hot.
Hey, this is Carl. The subject wear glasses?